okay.
Gather round, friends, why hurry? Let's all stay a little longer.
Back here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Music Fest 2019. Welcome back inside the Texas Red Dirt Roads cabin. Hey, thanks again to our friends at Dixon Productions for bringing us back up so we can get to visit with folks like Jason Eady. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man, I am great. How are you?
I'm good.
It's good to see you again, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jason and I had the opportunity, and of course you do it all the time, but it's always cool for me to sit in a room like we did last night for one of those all-night.
Yeah.
Turns out it was all night jams, man. Those are some of the coolest times right there.
Oh man, I love it. I mean, I just look forward to it every year, and that was a great one last night.
You made a great analogy yesterday when we were getting to visit about how, you know, Music Fest it starts at about, if you want to do the Bloody Mary morning thing, it can start at 8 a.m. and then I think the last show officially kicks off at midnight. I think in the on-air media lounge. And then when that ends, you called it, okay, and that's halftime.
Right.
You know, and then the other side of that game, or the second half, is the all-night jams.
Yeah.
Those are special, man, because it gets an opportunity for you guys and girls to hang out with one another.
Yeah.
In a setting that you don't really get the rest of the year.
Yeah, and you know, there's people that I only see up here. You know, everybody's going different directions all year, and so it's just a time to reconnect and sit in a room with people that you wouldn't normally sit in a room with and play songs, and it was just. And then last night there were two different song circles going on in the same room. I mean, just unbelievable. It's cool.
Tells you how big that room was.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, speaking of going so many different directions, and I know we talk a lot with everybody about expanding what we hold so near and dear in this music scene as far and wide as we can. You know, to get outside of our safe zone of Texas, where we can just circle the highways and getting as far as we can in the lower 48. But it seems like last year you took it many steps further because you spent a lot of time overseas, made a big run out of that.
Yeah, I did 5 weeks in Europe this year, which is Courtney and I've done. We've spent the last 4 or 5 years going over there and trying to build it up over there, and it's just, I mean, they love it. You know, they love it over there, and and they get a lot of it. I mean, they're streaming, what you're doing, and that's how they're finding this stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't. This time I did more than I've ever done. Yeah, I stayed five weeks and did like 6 countries, I think. And
as enjoyable as that's got to be for those folks to to get it live versus just hearing it. That's got to be just a fresh and unique experience for you to be in a new place and see new faces. And not that you don't appreciate the folks that come every night and the opportunities you get here, but that's just got to be a whole new world.
It's a different world too, because especially in the places where they don't speak English, because then it's a whole other. You're playing it's a whole different thing, And my songs are, I mean, I kind of think of lyrics first, but that doesn't really translate there. So you kind of have to. You can't really rely on your stories or any of those things. You have to really get them with the music and the melodies and the tempos and so it's just a whole kind of different mind shift with
I can imagine
with doing live shows over there.
They're listening to it coming from a completely different angle because they don't understand it.
Right, but it makes me think about it different too. It makes me kind of reevaluate the songs and what makes the song interesting that isn't necessarily just the lyrics and the story. And so it's cool. Did
you have a favorite spot?
Rome.
Was it Rome?
Oh man, I had a great show in Rome. It's just one of those, and it was a packed house, and they were singing all the words, and I just thought, what is happening?
I know,
I'm sitting in
Rome right now. That's awesome.
Yeah, it really was. It was one of those, I just kind of came to in the middle of it and just thought, this is amazing.
Was that the same place that your favorite kind of, walking around spot outside of the shows and how well the show went? I mean, was Rome the place that, like, all right, we're going to take make sure we get up early and we're going to see this place?
Well, it was the last show, and I intentionally, I booked my flight for about 3 days later. I stayed an extra couple days. I mean, I'm a history freak, and I've never been to Rome. We've been to Italy a lot, but I've never been to Rome, and so I wanted to really dig in and get that city.
That's awesome. I love hearing that, man. I love hearing that. Well, it was good to bump into you while we were over there with our big Texas Music Takeover trip. Which we're going to do again this year, except we're going to include Ireland.
Oh yeah.
4 days in Ireland, and then hop the plane over and do 4 days in London.
Man.
So
that's
you either come go with us, or I'll just bump into you again. When I have Courtney both. That's great. What you got planned for 2019? More shows, more tours?
Yeah, more touring. I'm about to start writing again.
Yeah.
I've kind of taken a year off on the writing side of things, and but it's time. So I'm gonna get back home and do that, and try to get another record out before this year's over. I wanted to make 3 records in 3 years. That was my goal, and so I've done it the last 2, and so I want to try to get one out this year. But I have to write it first, which is that's a big part of it.
I think hopefully you know by now, I couldn't be more excited for it. I just love your brand of country music, man. Always have. So come back and see us on the radio once you get some things down on paper, and let's let everybody hear them.
All right.
I feel like playing one. I mean, you can play whatever you want to. I mean, you hadn't written it yet, so you can't play a new one, but let's play one. You want to?
Absolutely.
All right, when we come back, you'll hear some more from Jason Eady right here at Music Fest 2019, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Find him online, all the social networks. Most importantly, get inside. Go see that show. Thank you, Dixon Productions, Colorado High Vodka, Jag Metals, LLC, the Fenolio Boot Company, and IV Rejuvenation Station. Jason, thank you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
See you, man. From the mountain and Music Fest, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Thanks for watching Texas Red Dirt Roads. See you on the mountain. See you on the road.